Hi guys! So today we are doing a little bit of a new type of video, and today I'm going to be reviewing the new Colourpop palette, the I Think I Love You palette. So this palette came out, I believe, I would say like at the beginning of this month. It took a while for the shipping to get to me, so I only got this palette like 1 or 2 days ago. In this video, I will include swatches of the palette and a demo of me using the palette, and at the end I'll give you a kind of general pros and cons, like my thoughts on this palette, and hopefully that will give you some idea of the palette itself and help you decide whether or not you want to get this palette. So yeah, let's jump into the swatches.
In my feet, searching for a glimpse of sunshine. World is great, can't even find the skyline. Just another restless night. Heartaches from trying to get it right. Canopy of broken feelings. How do I keep on breathing? And you came along. All my doubts are now forgotten. Nothing's hazy, yeah, you're the light. You're my Apricity, let the snow fall down. Wind and cause I found you're my safety in a winter storm. You're my Apricity. No fear, just tell me and I would run away, hide away with you. Together there's nothing we can't do. Storm's coming in fast, let the snow fall down. Not afraid because you came along. All my doubts were then forgone. Nothing's hazy, yeah, you're the light. You're my Apricity, let the snow fall down. Wind and hail too, cause I found you're my safety in a winter storm. You're my Apricity.
yeah guys, that is the look that I came up with using the Colourpop I Think I Love You palette. And now we're gonna go into a little more of the palette itself, the pros and cons that I think this palette has. So first of all, I definitely think that the shades in here are very pigmented and they do blend very well with each other. Say the metallic shades, they are very metallic and they do apply as metallic as they are being swatched. And I would definitely recommend, like, if you want to apply it to the lid like I did, just use your fingers. I find that it gives a better payoff, and just like other Colourpop eyeshadows, like their Super Shock shadow formulas, I find that both of them do apply way better with your fingers. And also the matte shade in this palette, these three, I find that they do apply very pigmented and they do blend very well. And I really like this brown shade right here. It's more of a neutral brown. I find that it's so versatile and you could use it definitely with a lot of different looks, just as the transition shade. Also, I do find that the variety is very nice in here. Like, you have dark shades and also some light shades. And these do speak more like autumn, like winter to me, which is, I guess, why they decided to release it now. So I find that it is a very good palette for these times. And also the packaging is so adorable. I love this like rose gold coppery shade. It is a little fingerprinty-ish, but it, as you can see how reflective it is, and it's very, very cute. And of course, Colourpop is super affordable. It is $16, I believe, $16 for 12 shades. That's like $1, a little over $1 per eyeshadow. Like, their single shadows are $4 each, I believe, and if you get this palette, you do get like $1 something for each shade. And or if you think of it this way, like an eyeshadow for $1 and then you just pay like $4 for the packaging. I don't know, because this is magnetic and I feel like it is very good quality. On to the cons I think this palette has. So I definitely think that maybe they should have included maybe 1 or 2 more matte shades. They have a light brown here and a dark brown here and then a black. This bone color right here, it has shimmer in it. Personally, I would just prefer a matte bone shade. And the other thing is, I find that most of these shades are very commonly seen. Now, I do understand that maybe this palette would appeal to someone who doesn't have a lot of eyeshadows, who are just starting with makeup, like they want to start collecting some like more everyday shades or shades that they will use very often. But for me, like, I do have, say, like 4 or 5 palettes already. I find many of these shades to be repeated, such as like this one, like it's quite a, like, I don't want to say such a typical, but it is kind of like a typical like metallic brown. And I really like this rose gold shade in here, but I find that rose gold is quite commonly seen as well. And this red copper shade, this is a lot more red than the other red coppery shades that I have in my collection, so I do like that for this, like this for that. And also this dark brown right here is also quite common. But they do have some, like, obviously, as you can see, some unique shades, like this very bright chartreuse color, super pigmented, and this one of my favorite shades in the palette, the one that I used in the tutorial, the warm orangey brown shade. This one right here, this inner corner highlight that I used, is so crazily pigmented and so reflective. Look at this. I mean, can you see that? That is crazy. I debated using this on my cheeks, but I feel like my eyes are quite intense today, so I just used another Colourpop cheek formula. But this is so crazily, see how reflective my inner corners are? Like, with the light, it is so crazily reflective. Like, at first I just applied it like that, like with 2 dots, but it was so crazy. Like, it was like a chunk, like it was like a light bulb to your inner corners, so I kind of had to blend it out. That's why it's like more blended out right now. I don't really like this too much, to be honest. Like, alone, it's quite sheer. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if it was meant to be used like I did. I applied it to the center of my eyelids today, like as kind of a highlight, so that my eyes look a little more 3D. If you, when you use this alone, like if it will show up, maybe it will, I'm not sure, but how I used it today was just on the center. And this black right here is actually quite good. It is a little chalky, but I find that to be the case for most black eyeshadows. I don't know if that has something to do with the formulation, like the pigmentation, the pigments of the black eyeshadow, but black is a little chalky. It's still very, very pigmented though, so I do like that. So all in all, do I think it's worth purchasing this? Yes, especially if you're like, say, a beginner in makeup and you're trying to, you know, collect a little more eyeshadows to like start doing looks and stuff. But if you are someone who already owns quite a bit of palettes and most of them are like neutral shades, or if like palettes that have like these more like brownie rose gold shades, like these red copper shades, then I don't think that it is exactly necessary for you to get this one as well, unless you know you want to try out, maybe you want to try out Colourpop shadows, or if you really like any shades in here. I mean, I don't regret buying this, but I just feel like if you do already own quite a bit of shadows, and I wouldn't say this is a must get. So yeah, that's it guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you're someone who was deciding whether or not you wanted to get this palette, if you got this palette already, I helped you in some way, like to inspire you to do a look or helped you decide whether or not you wanted to get this palette. Feel free to check out any of my other videos on my channel. I would really appreciate that. And if you do like my videos, please subscribe to my channel, and that is all, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye! So, let's jump into the intro.